everyone, welcome back. I am going to make it up to you for Wednesday's video. I know a lot of you said that it was okay, it was good. I personally wasn't a fan. You know when you think of something and it looks great in your head, and then when you actually do it and you're in a rush and you're having a crap day, it just doesn't work out. That's where that was. But today we're doing Beetles, the Pool Party collection. 881, 879 was that? 876 and 878. You can save 30% at Beetle using my code TLNR30. It was in the top left screen there. So I'm using the yellow one. It's like a jellyish yellow, but it's so vibrant. It's so nice. So I'm going to do that 2 coats on the thumb and the pinky in that yellow. And then this, oh my God, this pink. Nearly ran out of this pink. It is so nice. This is going on only the index finger. Again, 2 coats. My nail lamp, I know some people's Beetles stuff cures in 30 seconds or under 60. In my lamp, it doesn't for some reason. Maybe I need a stronger lamp, I'm not sure. I'm using the coral colour 878 on the ring finger, and then it's just the middle finger left. And you know this is my favourite, one of my favourite. It's definitely my favourite nude from Beetles. Bella Light 8256. 2 coats of that on the middle finger. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So that's 2 coats of everything on all of them, and then I'm going to grab a matte top coat from Born Pretty. You can use my code TLNR10 at bornpretty.com to save 10%. So that is going to be all of them matted apart from the middle, and then we're going to do Perfect White from Madame Glam. I'm going to do a French on that middle finger, so just map out where that French is going to go. Straight line across, straight line down. Do one either side of that, so you get like where the swooshes up are going to be. So you just map it all out in your head. Connect all the lines and fill it all in. You can save 30% at Madame Glam as well using my code LittleNailRoom30. Everything will be linked in the description box down below anyway, and all the codes and such. So, did you see the video where I used some of these pigment powders but not all of them? I'm going to be using every single colour, number 1 to number 8. So on the yellow nails, so the thumb and the pinky, I'm going to do a bit of the yellow at the top, fading down to that pale orange in the middle, and then the deep dark orange at the bottom. But I don't want like a really stark in your face ombre. I want it to be quite subtle, and I feel like I achieved that using these, so I'm very happy. So yeah, do that on the thumb and on the pinky. And then on the index finger, I'm going to do pink to purple. So I'm using that deep dark purple at the bottom. I think my brush was a little bit wet, so I had to dry it off really quickly. So I've put some baby wipes down. I was watching I always say her name wrong. Dorota Palika? Probably butchering her name. She always puts baby wipes down before using pigment powders, and I never thought about something like that, and it is genius, so passing the tip along. The ring finger is that corally colour, so I'm going to do like a pinky coral at the bottom and brush it up, fade it up a little bit so it's deeper at the bottom. And then the ring that has got the white, I top coated all of the nail in matte. I can't remember what I did now. I top coated all of it, and then I just matte top coated the white part. That's what I did. And then we've gone yellow to green to blue, and I actually do 2 coats of that. So I brush all the excess off, and then I rematte the white bit, and then do another layer of the pigment powders. And I think that helped a lot to bring out the more, because the other ones are so bright and that one wasn't looking very bright. So 2 coats definitely helped that. And then this is what I have been seeing everywhere. So I was talking about like 90s, early noughties vibes with the nail, going to the nail salon. flowers and swooshes and dots and lines. So I've grabbed a dotting tool and Madame Glam's white gel paint, and this first one, absolutely loved how it turned out, but I realised my little bit of mistake after, which I'll let you know. So 3 dots is going to form 1 petal, and it's going to need 5 petals. So we'll do all of that. Grab a thin lining brush and then just drag from those dots towards the centre. It's literally as simple as that. People are calling it hibiscus flower. I'm going to have to Google hibiscus flower because I don't even know. I just can't picture them in my head. So yeah, I drag all of that down towards the centre. Like I said, slight mistake, which I figured out on the other nails. So when you are doing those dots, try and make, so do your first dot, the top dot, and then the 2 dots that are underneath it, they've almost got to touch, just slightly touching, so that there isn't as much of a gap. I've made too much of a gap in between all the dots, so I kind of have to like join them in a little bit while I'm doing those strokes. So yeah, do the dots closer together. And then once that's all cured and I'm happy with that, I will use, the gel paints don't have a sticky inhibition layer, you don't have to wipe them off or anything, but it still helped the pigment stick to them once they were cured, which I was very, very happy about. Because otherwise it would have meant matte top coating really delicately over all of that white flower that we've just done, just to be able to put pigment on. So I think it will help either using white polish or the white gel paint. I don't think it will matter. If it's going to stick to the gel paint that doesn't have a sticky inhibition layer, it's definitely going to stick to the polishes that do. So I'm using purple just on the outsides, and then I will use, I think I do pink on this one on the inside also. So I thought I will grab a little tiny brush to apply the pigment on this one, and then I realised that it's better to use one of those eyeshadow spongy things like you do when you're doing chrome, so I switched to one of them after. So dust off all the excess, and then I've seen people do this, like is it the stamen, and then a few dots at the top of that in gel paint again, and then before curing that I've grabbed an even thinner brush. Oh no, yes, this is the thinner brush, and creating some foliage, because why not? I love a bit of foliage. And again, once that's cured, just go over with some green pigment powder. And then I actually add, not sure if I put it on camera or not, some glitter, some extra dots, and then I seal it all in with a glossy no wipe top coat. So how are you all anyway? Are you all doing okay? Has anybody watched the coronation, the King's coronation yesterday? It's today for me. To be honest, I'm not really a royal monarchy fan. It's not my thing. I don't want to offend anyone. We like what we like, I suppose, but I have caught clips of the coronation today, only from scrolling through TikTok and YouTube shorts and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really not my thing. I really like all the bling and all the jewels that they have to wear. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the royals very much, really. Neither here nor there, to be honest. But onto the index finger. I think this is my favourite one out of all of them. I thought the thumb was when I first did it. I was like, oh my god, look at this. And then I did the index finger and I instantly fell in love. So I think it's the hot pink going to the fuchsia purple with the green foliage. Yeah, I love it. And I think my leafy leaves turned out the best on this nail as well. So I think it all tied in quite well. So I'll do the 2 leaves, cure them, rub some green pigment powder over them, give them a dust off, and then I'll do a flower in the centre. So it was during this nail that I decided it needs a little something extra. So I've grabbed some glitters from Charlie's Nail Art Supply. You can save 10% using Nail Room 10 at that website as well, at their shop. So I had a little ambassador, I can never say that word, ambassador gift basically, where they send me some samples and I get to try new samples every month and showcase what they do. So those glitters were actually iridescent hex coral, iridescent hex orange and iridescent hex lilac, and I mashed them all together and I freaking love them. I think they're so nice together. I'm thinking about encapsulating them in my own nails. Just staring at them now, sorry. Yeah, absolutely beautiful all together. Got the pink and the orange and the purples and the blues all shining together. It's beautiful. So we're near the end, and I just wanted to add a little bit something extra to that middle nail, the French nail. So I've added some rhinestone glue gel, McCart's rhinestone glue gel, of course, and I'm going to add some gorgeous AB crystals, rhinestones from Shein. I don't think you can go wrong with some of the crystals and rhinestones that you get from there. Such brilliant prices. It's incredible. But we are done. Look at these. Oh my gosh, I love them. I didn't think I could do something like this, so I am very happy with myself, if I do say so. It may not be to everyone's type, yeah, it may not be everyone's type. That's the saying, isn't it? But I think it made up for Wednesday's, what I believe was a terrible, terrible nail set. But thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know what you thought, and don't forget to hit like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks guys, bye!